Hey, what up, guys? Damien, friendly neighborhood comic dad. This week I got a mail call unboxing, and I'm going to show you a small haul I got during the week. Let's get it. All right, guys, this week we're going to do an unboxing. I'm going to show you a small haul that I got during the week. Some from Surprise Comics and some from a collection I got from my bro. I go to Surprise Comics once in a while just pick up some of the newer books. Uh, this week I couldn't wait for my monthly DCBS order to come in at the end of the month. So was going there to get Deathstroke #1. And I forgot that this came out too. I ordered this too, but again, I couldn't wait. I got Thundercat Silverhawks Road to War one shot. This issue sets up the 15-part event coming up where Thundercats and Silverhawks go at it. Pretty excited for that. Then they only have one copy left of Deathstroke, and it was the foil cover. Kind of cool. By Dan Panosian. I read this one's pretty sick. Pretty good start. Amazing artwork by Dan Domenico is his last name. Really stylized, lots of action. Pretty good start. Okay, and then last week's episode, I was talking about Outsiders and everything. And at Surprise Comics, they had a new edition back issue section, and they had the other issues I needed to complete the set of Outsiders. So I got number 33, and this continues the adventures of the Outsiders after they left Batman, and they head to Markovia to help Brian with the revolution. And amazing artwork by Alan Davis. All these are written by Mike W. Barr. And then this is part 2 of that story. It's great covers. We got number 35. This is the final part. They resurrect Hitler during the storyline. It's pretty crazy. Then we got number 36. And then number 37. There was number 38 there. I need to go back and grab it. I thought I had that one. And that'll complete the set. Trevor Von Eden did the artwork on that. And then they also had this one I showed you guys last week, Outsiders #1 of that series. And this is Jim Aparo left Batman the Outsiders to start on this series, and Alan Davis took over on the Batman the Outsiders book. This one's the #1 I had, and then Surprise Comics had like 2 through 7 or 2 through 8 was number 2. And again, these are written by Mike W. Barr also, and Jim Aparo does the art in all these issues. We got number 3, Against the Force of July. Number 4. Number 5. These are all about $2 or $3 each. They're not, big dollar books, but they're pretty cool reading. And number 6 was the last one I got. Yeah, it's just a weird coincidence. I did that episode last week, and then I go to Surprise, and they had those on the new edition back issue wall. I had to grab them. Okay, then I had a Legion of Monsters Morbius one-shot. Great Greg Land cover. And there's also a cool Dracula backup in here by David Finch. Just an awesome story. The Morbius story was okay. The Dracula one was a bit better. Okay, and this next set I got in a collection that I just got to restock my booths at Second Chance. Dark Reign, Hawkeye #1. Great cover. These are written by Andy Diggle with art by Tom Rainey. And it's pretty much during this Dark Reign era of Marvel, Norman Osborn was like in charge of like a SHIELD type organization. And he put together supervillains masquerading as Avengers, and Bullseye was who he picked to be Hawkeye during that era. And this is a 5-part miniseries focusing on Bullseye as Hawkeye. And these covers are just sick. We got number 4. And the last issue, number 5. Rainey didn't do the artwork in this one. And they also got one sick collectible. My brother was at Ross and he found this for me. It's Super 7 did a series of Silverhawk characters. And this is Darkwing. It's like an evil version of Quicksilver. Pretty sick. I'm going to pop that open and display it on the shelves. Sorry about the glare, guys. Pretty sick looking detail on the face. There's the back of it. Kind of cool. Yeah, glare is pretty bad. Can't wait to pop that open. Thanks, Dee. All right, and then on to the mail call. I got a huge package, pretty heavy, from eBay seller Fanaticals. I told you guys a couple episodes ago about this eBay seller had like sick discounts on omnibuses and collected edition stuff. So I put it in order with them, and I just got it the other day. Pop it open and see what we got. Okay, let's decide to pull them out. Oh, looks like we got a freebie. Marvel vs. Kraven the Hunter. Pretty cool. It's got a little selection of Kraven stories in it. Let's see, it collects Marvel Action Spider-Man 5 and 6, Marvel Adventures Spider-Man number 7, and Marvel Adventures Superheroes number 4. Kind of cool. Okay, on to the omnibuses. Okay, we got Uncanny X-Men Volume 5, Omni. And this was just a sick deal on this one. It's like $125 cover price, and I got it for like $38 and shipping. And sick Barry Windsor Smith cover from 205 of X-Men. I'll show you the back. Kind of like the tail end of the John Romita Jr. run on the series. And it's got that sick Art Adams 3-parter Asgardian Wars. And there's 205 in there. It also has, looks like it's got the Long Shot miniseries in it too. It collects X-Men, Uncanny X-Men 194 to 209. The annuals 9 and 10. New Mutants Special Edition number 1 and New Mutants Annual 2. And then it collects the Nightcrawler miniseries, which is cool. Dave Cockrum. I think he wrote and drew that one. And yeah, it has Long Shot 1 through 6 complete miniseries. Awesome Art Adams artwork. And then Marvel Fanfare 33. All that in this awesome Omni. Sick. Okay, next up. Yeah, we got Thor by Straczynski. And this has the whole Straczynski run and some Kieran Gillen stories too. And Olivia Coppel does the art. Look at that cover. Just phenomenal. And this is the whole run of Straczynski. And again, this was like $125 and it was $38 with a little bit of shipping. And this bad boy collects the Return of Thor in Fantastic Four 536 through 537, and then the Thor 1 through 12 series, and they switched the numbering back to the old numbers. So it went from 600 to 614. Then it has the annual number 1 and the giant size finale number 1 that wrapped up Straczynski's run. Then it's got Siege 1 through 4, Director's Cut number 1, the Loki New Mutant Special, Secret Invasion Bettery Bill, that's kind of cool, and the Green of Eden Bettery Bill series 1 through 3. And then also Dark Reign Cabal. All that in this bad boy. I don't remember too much of the Bettery Bills. I have to check this out over the weekend. Oh, I should have one more in here. Oh yeah. Never read these at all. Back in the 70s, Marvel had a UK division of comics done out in Britain, and they did a series on Captain Britain. And this is the different, it's the same character, Captain Britain, but originally he was in this suit with like a trident or something. Don't know too much about the character. I gotta break this out and read it and see what's up. But this, I think, is pretty much the whole run of that UK series. And it collects material from the 1976 Captain Britain series 1 through 39, Super Spider-Man and Captain Britain number 231 to 247, Hulk comic number 1, and segments from 3 through 47, Incredible Hulk Weekly 47 through 55, Marvel Superheroes 377 through 388. Damn, all kinds of stuff. Daredevils 1 through 11, Mighty World of Marvel 7 through 16, and then Captain Britain 1 through 14 and Marvel Tales. And then Marvel Tales 131 through 133. And then his first American appearance was in the Marvel Team Up 65 and 66 by John Byrne and Chris Claremont. Then there's New Mutants Annual 2 in here also. And then X-Men Annual 11. All kinds of stuff. Most of the UK books, when they came out, they were like a weekly newspaper. I think that's why there's so many, I guess they're just like little segments. But this one's a thick boy. Yeah, the cover price on this one was $125, and this was only $30. Great spot on that one. Can't wait to check this out. And that's going to do it for this week, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for leaving comments on the last episode. Been getting a lot of traction on that one. A big thanks to all the subscribers, and we'll see you next time. Take care.